Today, Donald Trump said that Americans just have to accept it when ICE agents make mistakes and kill them.
ICE is going to be too rough with somebody, or, they're dealing with rough people. They're going to make a mistake. Sometimes it can happen. We feel terribly. I felt horribly when I was told that the young woman who was had the tragedy. It's a tragedy. It's a horrible thing. Everybody would say, ICE would say the same thing. But when I learned her parents and her father in particular I hope he still is, but I don't know, was a tremendous Trump fan. He was all for Trump, loved Trump. And, it's terrible. I was told that by a lot of people. They said, oh, he loves you. He was I hope he still feels that way. I don't know. It's a hard situation. But her father was a tremendous, and parents were tremendous Trump fans. It's so sad. It just happens.
56% of Americans think that it was an inappropriate use of force when ICE killed Renee Good. And there is the most perverse mind in American political history deciding that the only thing worth knowing about Renee Good is that her father might have voted for Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a walking open sore of narcissism. He always has been, and he's only getting much, much worse in old age. Joining us now is Democratic Senator Amy Klobuchar of Minnesota. She serves on the Senate Judiciary Committee and the Senate Commerce Committee. Senator, what's it like for the people of Minnesota to hear Donald Trump today find the only thing worth talking about on Renee Good is did her father vote for Donald Trump?
I just thought it's only about him. That's all he thinks about. When this young woman, a mom of 3 kids, a 6-year-old, is killed right in our community. Her last words, of course, I was listening as he said, they deal with rough people. Her last words were, "I'm not mad at you." That's what she said to him. So one of the things that's very concerning here, of course, is that we've now learned that the FBI had opened an investigation into this shooting, and then it was closed down. And they said they're not doing an investigation. That is just not what happens in these cases. So you have that going on. And then the other thing, of course, you have ongoing is that there are over 3,000 ICE agents, Lawrence, in our communities. That outnumbers the Minneapolis-St. Paul Police Department. There's only about 1,100 sworn officers there. It's more than the entire 10 metro area police departments that include Minneapolis and St. Paul. So you have legal citizens that are being arrested. You maybe heard about the Hmong man who, 57 years old, taken out in his underwear when it's 0 degrees outside with nothing but Crocs on his feet and dragged into this car, driven around for an hour. And then they somehow found out, again, a legal citizen, that they had the wrong address. And today I started my day with police chiefs from suburban areas. And I think it's important for people to know this Minneapolis-St. Paul police chief were there, but it also was suburban police chiefs who can't do their jobs because their officers are being called to these scenes where ICE is, or a car has been abandoned on the street by someone they've stopped, or a door has been beaten through. And they're just trying to do regular police jobs of solving burglaries and making sure that people are taken care of, or sex cases or drug cases. And they're not able to do that very important work. So what we're seeing here, and what I hear from so many police chiefs, is ICE is not making us more safe. They're making us less safe.
And we have reports now from the St. Paul police chief telling us that off-duty police officers in his department are being grabbed by ICE. These are citizens. These are police officers, but they're off-duty. Mm-hmm. They're in their plain clothes. They're going home maybe from work or to work. They're being grabbed by ICE.
Exactly. And I heard
Go
that
ahead,
same thing from another police chief. This is Somali police officers. These are people that just believe in our country, and they took an oath to put their own lives on the line for others. That's what police officers do, and they're clearly just being stopped. Of course, they're citizens. They're police officers, and they're being stopped because of how they look. Because of what their background is. And those cases, if none of this, if you don't see these videos and you think, is this real? By the way, many of them are real. Those stories of the police officers are, of course, heartbreaking.
As we go forward, are the local police there coming up with any new strategies for dealing with this?
Well, their whole thing is to try to, their officers are getting exhausted, they're going through all their overtime, but they're still trying to do their jobs, and they're trying their best to tell the ICE agents or whoever's in charge in their area and try to talk to them about what's happening and who someone is and trying to get some coordination. But you can't just have over 3,000 agents that aren't from your state descend on your state in the middle of winter and think they're going to be able to coordinate with them at all. So that's going on. And then at the same time, today we found out that our governor, our mayor, our attorney general, our county attorney received subpoenas. They're under investigation. So instead of investigating the Renee Good case, the federal government, the Donald Trump administration, has decided to investigate them. And I guess they're in good company right now with Mark Kelly and Alyssa Slotkin and Jerome Powell and Letitia James. But that's what they've chosen to do, to send them subpoenas instead of to get to the bottom by looking at all the evidence and the videos and the witnesses of what happened in the shooting of Renee Good.